glad you like the chill vibes of the starting soon screen, Ferb. Let me put Mikey at a proper volume. There we go. Alright. So, we are going to do a teensy-weensy detour. Yes, I know. We're going to poof back into Skyhold real quick, so that we can do the quest to get rid of the fart gas. And then we'll be able to do all the rest of the quests in the desert as a result. So. And if you hear aggressive clicking, that is Mike playing Veilguard. That is how you know that he is very intently playing. Just punctuate it with a... And also apologies if I am slightly off tonight. I'm very tired. Something shifted in the seasons. I'm gonna say it's probably daylight savings. But I've been waking up at an much earlier time than I normally do. Which is great. Until it hits about noontime. And then I'm just like this for the rest of the day. Hello, Doc! Doc is aggressively waving. We're poofing back to, we're poofing back to Skyhold for just a second to do the quest to get rid of the fart gas so that we can travel safely through the desert. So we may get
while you're there, you should also do Cassandra's quest if possible.
Oh, yes. We should grab Cassandra. We also need to tint her armor. Oh, I forgot that these chapsticks are flavored. Oh my goodness. The EOS or EOS, I don't know how you're supposed to say them, chapsticks, have such interesting flavor titles. Like the one I just put on was Watermelon Rosé, which I guess is like a fancy way of saying like watermelon champagne. And not only does it smell amazing, it also does taste like watermelon. So that's cool. Alright. So then. Oh, Sandy! There she is. Hello!
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers.
Why, yes.
Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Yes.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I'm still in the invincibility state that Cole gave me. So I'm just gonna be glitchy and funkalicious for a little while, which is fine.
Inquisitor.
We can upgrade the thing! I forgot! Yes! Alright, do we need... Carry an infirmary. A cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's promise to be both welcoming and protective for all that seek its support, or a sparring ring. A cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's investment in the recruitment and training of its soldiers so that all who wish to fight are put to their best use. I'm going to pick this first one. This choice is irreversible! Oh no. An infirmary it is. I think the best soldiers are the ones that survive. And I think that the best... And I think that can be best done through medicine. Oh, don't hiss at each other, everybody. Don't be a saucy little kitty. Doc says, I don't know what it is, but there's something about Cassandra's accent that makes me expect her to start speaking in German. You know, I could hear that. I can hear that. I can see that.
I mean, it's vaguely Western
Not trying
European.
to step on your toes, you know.
Wow. Bam. Oh, Cassandra. Where is she? There she is. Let's tint this cool chainmail. God, her eyes peeking out of that helmet just into my soul. But if you like that, Doc, whenever I get around to playing Metaphor, which will probably be quite some time from now, there is a character named Hulkenberg, and as her name would suggest, she is German, and I was checking it out on a stream from one of my favorite streamers, Pat Stares, and he described her accent as the accent that a native German speaker has when they have perfected speaking in English. Alright, so this is her armor. Let's see if we have anything new. So, ooh, that green looks kind of funky. Let's see what other... Oh, because we had like a high ever weave that was like veil touched. I don't see it in here though, so I don't think that's that's like a visual thing. I think that's a constructing thing. I'm going to give her some Phoenix scales for that, because I think that that kind of pinky magenta looks good on her. And I'm going to base the rest of the outfit on that. Whoa! Can I change the color of... Oh, that's what this is, right? Yes. Okay. So this first, then. God, that's a cool coat. I won't spoil too much about that character, by the way, Doc, but I think you're really gonna enjoy how she is very much kind of not what you think she is at first. Because apparently she's got a thing for food, but only in a sense of, like, this woman will kind of eat anything. Like, at one point they give somebody's like, oh, here's our native delicacy. It's worms. And people are like, oh, I don't know if I want to. And she's like, it's so delicious. They're like, why do you eat this? And she goes, because it's so good. Sort of like how this mossy green of the wool, which I think it was already that color. Yeah, it was. I actually kind of like how that contrasts the pants. So let's give it like a nice silken interior, perhaps? Literally eats anything, cannot relate. Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's things that even she wouldn't eat, but she seems to be extremely excited about food. Especially stuff... Like, you know what? Actually, I know a good way to describe it. She eats like a Klingon. You know how... Yeah, well, you know how Klingons are like, oh, the Gok is only good if it's alive and wriggling? She's like that, but she's dressed like this high society... It'd be like if you melded the way that both Vivienne and Cassandra dress into a single entity, like the fanciness of Vivienne with the knightliness of Cassandra. If you merged that style sensibility into a single red-headed elf woman, and then she's like over there going, the giant sandworm is only delicious when its innards are fresh, because then they twitch sometimes, and you're like, why? What's your problem? Just like, I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Ooh. Copper of the Drakestone is nice. Let's take a little look at other options, though, just in case. Iron's not too bad. Paragon's Luster's slightly blue. Oh! The Pryophyte. Actually, the Pryophyte kind of matches the pants. I like that. Right, let's see if there's a better inside. If not, we're going to stick with the silk. Oh, and it also is changing the color on the... Oh. What is it empty? This is a kind of fabric I don't have yet. Some kind of silvery color with patterns. You know what? I'm going to leave that. I like that. What do you guys think? This is really the only angle we can get a good look at the colors. We liking it? Awesome. Tint it. Thank you, Cassandra. Everybody in my army must look beautiful. It's the law. I didn't take all those fashion design classes for everybody to look shabby. I didn't pay $100,000 to go to college to have everyone in my army look frumpy. That isn't what I went to school for, but it did cost $100,000. I finally paid that off a couple of years back. It's actually because of the pandemic, because they put the, what is it called? Interest on hold. I was exceptionally fortunate. Alright, let's see. F5. Quick save. Let's go clear the fart gas. It is a lot of money to go to SCAD.
Oh, yeah.
Mike's paying his student loans off now, and he's also...
I'm almost done.
I know! Doesn't it feel good to know that it's almost over? Oh, we get an Inquisition perk. What do we want? We've maxed that. Favor for a favor. That's been maxed out.
Really? You did not notice? I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people.
Oh.
You might have told me.
Oh, they
before I
actually
embarrassed
speak!
myself.
Oh, their faces are moving. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. This is the first time that's happened. Cool.
If you do want to go to SCAD, I recommend doing 2 years at a community or state college.
Yeah.
Before transferring and doing a bachelor's in fine arts. He said you wanted to do sound design, so I would recommend taking a tech course of some sort, computer science or something like that at a community college and getting an associate's in that, and then transferring to SCAD.
Alright, let me...
That will cut down on costs.
If I
And
look...
be sure...
Oh.
One other
Sorry, go ahead.
piece of advice. Be sure to get in contact with your academic advisor and ensure that the credits that you're getting are filling out the requirements
You read the
for
report.
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
for SCAD.
Yes.
That's just my recommendations.
If I look up the war... Okay, here we go. War table guide. What's the name of this one? This one is called Securing Water.
Also, while you should absolutely be learning things from a technical perspective at SCAD, get involved with projects early on.
Yep.
Go to the audio club meetings. There's one official audio club and then several unofficial ones that we technically shouldn't talk about, but they exist. Go to those, find projects. I would recommend for a couple of quarters while you're there to take
Okay, this one doesn't matter.
the mixed media collaboration class. The name of it changes every quarter, but basically the whole gist of it is people come to the class and pitch a project, and then
Yeah, that way you'll have
members
a
of the
bunch of
class can-
experience to tuck under your arm.
members of the class can work on those projects, and then for that class you're expected to write and share your experiences regarding working on those projects. So I would recommend doing several of those classes as well. And you can even, if you get on the good side of Mitch Gentleman, the chair of the sound department, he can even get you to get those classes to count as other classes.
Yeah! Alright, so it doesn't matter who I pick for this one, so we'll read it. Secure a source of water for the outpost. The Griffin Wing outpost has some access to water, but not enough to sustain the number of people there for a significant amount of time. Situation is not desperate if we are to make, but we are a presence in the western approach. The outpost will require access to fresh water. We should locate a reliable source as soon as possible. And funnily enough, while these are all 0, Cullen's is actually slightly faster with his coming back at 24 minutes instead of 30. Which is funny. Josephine says, the outpost will not last without water. A few scouts could secure a water source. Liliana says, the outpost must have access to fresh water. A few scouts should search the western approach for a reliable water source. And Cullen says, this should be a high priority. A group of soldiers can be sent to locate and secure a water source at the outpost. And that's what I'm going to go with. And kaboom. And the result is basically the same. Our soldiers in the western approach located a suitable fresh water source. They faced some resistance from particularly aggressive wyvern, but were able to subdue the threat and secure the area. I am told that Lieutenant Core in particular should be commended for his quick response. As you can imagine, their success has raised morale amongst the followers in the western approach. We got a new operation called Deal with the Angry Vargas. That's gathering metals, all that glitters, improving morale. Oh, you could send me books. Alright. Go away, random ad. Need to look this one up too. This one is improving morale. Okay. Okay, this one doesn't matter. Apparently there's trivia with this one, with her comment, but okay. Commander, our work continues in the approach. It is a difficult post, but our soldiers are determined to represent the Inquisition as best they can. Morale flags at times, but we can manage. Josephine says perhaps a distraction would help. We can see about sending books. They could be set up in a small library. Hi, Chaotic! Chaotic says, I've just finished Metaphor. I'm tempted to play New Game Plus. Do you think I should? Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't know what it entails. I've been watching somebody else play some of it, but I haven't myself, and I've certainly not seen the ending yet, so... Then you know what? No, why not? I mean... It'd be a shame to play a game just once, I suppose. Liliana says, the terrain in the approach is unkind. Our soldiers would be more comfortable if fitted with proper shoes. And according to the wiki, the trivia is her reference to shoes is a reference to her wanting to go shoe shopping with Morrigan. And I don't know if that's true, but if it is, then okay. Colin
Wait,
says,
you're looking at the wiki?
Yes.
Don't look at the wiki.
Don't look at the wiki? Okay.
You can get spoiled big time.
Okay. Got it. Well, what
if you're
site
gonna do these
you
things,
use?
just let me know, and I'll look at.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to interrupt your playing.
I'm here because I need to look this stuff up for you.
Yeah. Colin says,
You're gonna get spoiled big time if you go.
Oh, I see. Yeah, do it, Chaotic. Go for it. It may be the bosses may be harder on New Game Plus. Oh, I know, but Mikey's also playing his game too, and I don't want to be a bother. But if he is,
you're
okay
not being
that.
a bother. I'm here because I need to do this for you.
But yeah, if there's a boss on New Game Plus that makes it pretend the wiki doesn't exist, got it. If there's a tougher boss on that one, then you know what? I think that actually would probably be fine because you can use all the stuff that you've learned from your previous playthrough to get stronger even faster. And from what I understand, at least on normal, the game's pretty generous with plenty of time and plenty of stats. And
so, what is this? Improving morale?
Yeah, I already know that it's the same for everybody.
Okay.
Better shoes, books, or meals. You know what? As nice as those other things are, nothing beats having a really nice meal at the end of the day.
True.
Good
Very
food
true.
makes you feel much better. Alright, we'll get them food. Everybody is
also,
great.
Colin knows what it's like to be a soldier.
Yeah, he does. He's in charge of the military,
He's speaking from experience.
Yeah. Commander, everyone's grateful for the new cook. A good meal after a long day certainly lifts the spirits. Talk around the dinner table has become more lively. Supplies in the approach are limited, but I swear that man can cook anything from nothing. One night, he managed to produce fish and egg pie. I haven't had one of those since Starkhaven. Sometimes the smallest things remind you of what you're fighting to protect. Yay! All that glitters. Ah, this is money. Oh, only Colin. We've received reports of an abandoned gold mine in the hills south of Griffinwing Keep. According to the locals, the mine is still capable of producing. It was abandoned only because of the threat of Darkspawn attack that made the operation unfeasible. Should we dispatch soldiers to secure the place and guard any wagons that make their way to the keep, it should add considerably to our income for the future. And Colin is the only one participating, and he says, I can send soldiers to set up a camp at the mine straight away. Then please do. Ooh, we got a great sword pattern. Hi, Honeybee! What's up? She came over to tap me in the foot with her paw. Hold on a minute. Come here. Hope you do. Yeah, I know. Hello. Yeah, I know, your butt's all wet.
Ferb says that a good pair of shoes is also very important. This is true.
This is true also.
I don't know if you've ever done a job that has involved a lot of physical labor, but at the end of the day,
oh god,
it doesn't really matter how good the shoes are. Your feet are still going to be hurting something fierce, and you just want something warm and to sleep.
Yeah, personally, I think all of the stuff that they offered is good, and but I think that it is like a ranking system of like, we want all those things, but the order we want them in are great food, then good shoes, then books.
Yeah. The thing about the books is like troops can like bring those in themselves.
Given the medieval setting, I'm not entirely sure that everybody in the military can read.
It's an Orlais. Most of the people in Orlais could probably read.
That's true. Okay, and so this is a gathering metal.
Ferelden would be a different story. But Ferelden is ass backwards.
Alright, deal with angry Vargists. Situation is improving here at Griffinwing. Water source is secured and most things are in control. However, activities in the desert have destroyed some Vargas nests, which has riled them up and has them riled up and desperate. Now they're attacking caravans on the main road, scavenging from our provisions. It makes it hard to get supplies in for the soldiers. Do you have any advice? Liliana says this Vargas situation is partially our fault. We took their water, their habitat. Our veteran rangers could try to lead the Vargas to a better place where they could reestablish themselves. I like this option, but I'll see what Mike has to say about it. The mission's called Deal with the Angry Vargasts, Mikey. Maker's Breath. I'll lend some of our rangers to hunt and kill these pests. That'll keep the area clear. I kind of like
in terms of reward, it does not differ.
It doesn't differ? Then I'm sending them to relocate the Vargasts. A clever idea in theory. We lost soldiers to sandstorms and yawning pits of death, but the local wildlife is safe, and that's what's important, right? Jeez, ouch! I mean, look, it is our fault, though. Crossing the sulfur pits. This is what we needed.
Yes. And you have plenty of power to spend.
Yes. Ah, we have two options. We have connections as our option and forces as our option. Let's see. Commander, we have completed initial estimates on the construction of an elevated bridge over the toxic sulfur pits in the western approach. The work will require 10 of our engineers and 6 wagon loads of lumber, but the finished construction will allow troops to move through the region at a safe distance from the poisonous gas. Connections. A few words to the Comte of Vilfrimen and we can have a bridge built. Or, on your order, we can build a path. Our soldiers will personally see to its construction.
Yeah, so these types of operations, it doesn't really matter other than how long it would take. But because we have these things occur instantaneously. Though I think most of these actually occur instantaneously anyway, which is funny.
Yeah.
It's just up to flavor how you wish to approach it. Do you wish to make use of your diplomatic connections, or do you think that
I was going to say,
should build it themselves?
Let's make the wealthy build the bridge. Use your money for something important. Bridge acquired. Yeah! The Comte
it's basically the difference between hiring a contractor or doing it yourself.
Fuck it, I'll do it myself, yeah. The Comte of Valfermin was only too happy to loan his workmen and materials to the project, eventually. The bridge is ready for inspection at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Would you like to gather your party into the western approach now? Yes.
Well, hold on. You had another one. How would you do that? You didn't even.
But we didn't have.
You did. You had another one where you had to whatever. It doesn't matter. Go.
It's fine.
Go
no,
forth.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
No, just go forth. You've already loaded in, so just do it there. You're already headed there. Just do stuff there.
Well, it's for that area. It's dealing with
I understand. Just make use of this loading screen and do stuff here. What?
Chaotic says paper cuts, blisters, or possible food poisoning. Take your pick. That's so pessimistic. Oh no.
I'd take the paper cuts and the blisters over food poisoning. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. In the order in which I don't want them is actually the same as the order in which I would pick the perk, which is I do not want food poisoning first and foremost over everything else. Next is blisters, and the final one is paper cuts.
Yeah. You can manage blisters. There's not really a way to alleviate food poisoning. You're just...
Yeah.
That's just something you suffer through.
And out of all of the afflictions you can get when you are sick, an upset stomach, nausea, whatever, that is the bane of my existence. And
also...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, if you're getting, like, shitty food that has food poisoning, there's no way to avoid that. You have to eat.
Yeah, you've got to eat. You can't change your shoes or be like, fuck it, I'm not going to read the book.
Yeah, if you got blisters and they're bad enough, you'll be pulled off patrol duty.
Shh.
Doc says food poisoning can be lethal.
If not treated.
Oh my god,
this is true.
Back?
Yes, I am. Yeah, but starvation is also lethal. What I'm saying is if you're going to get food poisoning and you didn't know it, you're far more, there's not much that you can do about it once you've got it, because it's not like you could just not eat. But, anyway. Well, this loading screen was very fast. We're already on the pitch black void. So. I hear the buzzing hum of the magic table. Oh no, that's my stealth. The bzzz of my stealth. Which seems to be stuck on now, actually. Can I deactivate it in any way? No, I can't. Well. But,
It's looking good. Not good enough, but good. We stopped losing money. Faster than you thought. Admit it.
But yeah, for me, the sickness of food poisoning would be the worst. It's especially bad because, for me at least, feeling nauseous triggers my anxiety, because when I'm anxious, I feel nauseous. So it becomes a cyclical bunch of bullshit. So, absolutely do not want that. Venatory activity in the west. And it's just Liliana. Liliana's spies have discovered orders from the Venatory's high-ranking commanders. A large number of mages are traveling westward to, quote, excavate something of great value to our cause. The Inquisition must find whatever its enemies are searching for. The region is vast, but Liliana is ready to put her network to use to track down Corypheus' minions. Go forth! New area has been unlocked. The Venatory are camped in a place known as the Hissing Wastes. They are working their slaves to death digging old buildings out of the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatory's head in and you'll need a new scout. Says Scout Harding! Nice. No. I want to go...
Bashing Venatory heads in, I support.
I also support. Now, just in case the Hissing Wastes isn't part of that same big map we were just on.
Also, Don't forget, you have Cassandra's personal quest you need to do.
Is that something at the war table?
I don't remember.
Let me double check.
She spoke to you about the Seekers, did she not?
Yeah. And we found...
That should be something you could potentially travel to.
Yeah, let me... Oh, there's something new. Hissing waste resources. We don't have anything new here.
The city has agreed to send us 5 dozen guardsmen.
Not
What
all
do I-
recruits. Would like...
Well, we'll look in the journal in a second. We'll find out. I third that support. Yeah. Let's see. The inner circle. Here we go. Memories of the Grey, Promise of Destruction. Use the world map to travel to Sierra Oswin.
Care Oswin.
Care Oswin. Okay, so that's a different location.
Yeah, you'll want to do this though.
Alright, then we'll do that first before we head back.
It's not a location to explore, it's a mission.
Ah, gotcha.
So it's very, like, directed and contained.
Okay. Oh wait, it said to use the world map, not the war table. What am I doing?
Correct.
Alright. Time
So
to...
just hit M.
Just popped my head and went, wait! Never mind. Okay, let's see. Ah, here we go.
Meeting.
Castle of Sierra Oswin.
Meeting
Adjourned.
adjourned.
But we just got... Oh, okay. Cassandra...
I'm done. We're done when I say we're done. We're done.
Yeah, we're done when I say we're done. We're done. Alright, let's see. Let us bring...
You ever have those teachers that are like, the bell rang?
Oh, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do?
And then, yeah, and then they say that shit.
Oh my god.
I used to just stay put, but in my final year in high school, I just told the teacher to stuff it and left. Because I had, my class was clear on the other side of the school, and I needed to book it to get there on time, because we only had 4 minutes.
I started ignoring them too on that thing, and I think I got snapped at only once by a teacher, and I looked at them and I said, ma'am, let me see if I don't remember the exact words I said, but it was something along the lines of like, ma'am, if the bell dictates when I have to be here, then I'm leaving now. Because I'm not going to get punished by my next teacher because you let me out late. You're not going to give me a note or something that's like, oh, please forgive her. I'm the asshole.
Yeah.
So, no.
I actually got caught up. So in I took a series of civics and government classes in high school. And I was like really engaged in those classes, and my teacher would like to talk to me afterwards about stuff that was discussed in class.
Mm-hmm.
And one time I got held up by her. This was a conscious choice on my part.
Yeah.
But I left to go back to the class, and I was like 10 minutes late.
Yeah, and I'm guessing she didn't give you like a paper for your next teacher, so.
She didn't, but I got there, and the teacher chewed me out. But the reason I pushed back on this was that teacher was consistently 15 minutes late. You know how you get that 15-minute window?
Yeah.
And then if they don't show up, you can leave?
We never actually got to do that. But everybody would always talk about it.
No, well, at my school, people took it seriously because we were within walking distance of a mall. So
that the trail should lead us here.
Sorry.
Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming
Cassandra!
man. What
damn it,
has he become
Cassandra. I was
involved
telling
in?
the story.
Okay, no, continue. There we go.
No. You have to answer because it's timed.
Oh, it is timed. It might not. Oh.
Let's see what lies within.
Dummy?
Okay.
You want to reload?
Yup. There's no bar moving down there. I was like, okay.
It's timed. You need to pick one, and you just sat
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna figure out. I wasn't just gonna click on any random one. Okay, fine. You know what? Finish your story. I'm gonna check our inventories and make sure they're all spiffy. You finish your story.
All right.
So everybody took it very seriously, you were saying.
I was just astounded because I watched you just sit there and not choose anything, and then it disappeared. I was like, okay, I guess you didn't want to say anything.
Ooh.
But no, yeah. So I pushed back on this because this guy would he's a teacher, and he would consistently come in 15 minutes late. I'm like, look, I figured I had time because you were never fucking there. And then the one fucking time, the one time that I decided that I was going to show up 10 to 15 minutes late, he was there early.
Oh my god.
But people took that seriously at my high school because we were within walking distance of a mall, and so if the teacher didn't show up, then that's 2.5 hours of time that you get to spend at the mall. So, God, 2.5 hour classes in high school was fucking dog.
God, that's awful.
Most people that I knew had like hour to hour and a half classes at their high schools, but ours, we had like this unique schedule.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours and 40 minutes to 3.5 hours for a college course makes sense, especially like depending on the topic, or if it's a lab. Like labs that I've had labs that were almost 4 hours. So, but Jesus Christ, for high school, you just want to get out the fucking classes. And we were stuck there for 2.5 hours.
I think the reason that we never actually...
We didn't get breaks either.
Yeah, I think the reason that we never specifically were like, yeah, is because, one, there was nowhere for us to go. And we'd get in trouble. My class in high school was about 45 minutes long. Same here.
Damn! I would have killed for 45-minute classes.
I bet. Alright, now we can actually answer Cassandra, and I think I'm going to go with the first one, because I was trying to read them when it was like, and you have no more time.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
It might not be by choice.
He might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
Mm-hmm.
The hell is that?
Oh, someone's riding a moped. I thought that was the game. I'm like, what? Fucking demon? That's some... Oh my god. That's just some douche on a fucking Vespa going by on our road.
It's the sound of Dorian casting some Tevinter magic.
He's casting chainsaw is what he's casting.
He's, doesn't... I have a question for you. Doesn't Dorian strike you as the type of person who rides a scooter?
Yes.
I don't know about you, but to me...
He'd ride a little Vespa.
He has like a little Vespa.
He would ride a little Vespa.
And he'd have one of those little like rounded helmets. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, a mod helmet.
Yeah. I don't know, I could see it.
I could see it. Like, I know that the Venatori aren't, like, Italian, but for some reason, that's the stereotype that pops into my head. It's an angry Italian guy on a scooter.
They are kind of Italian-coded. Like, Venatori sounds Italian.
That's so, it's like a Venatore.
Yeah, and they have a lot of, like, Italian-sounding names.
Oh, no.
I also think that, I mean, it's a blend of cultures because there's elements of like Persian and like East Asian culture sprinkled in there to make it not a 1-to-1. But it's yeah, there's definitely some Italian in there.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, every Italian man that I knew when I lived in Europe, they did exactly what we were describing. They would go to work. They would go to work on like a little scooter. Also, there's at my high school, I don't know if you know this, but in Europe, and a lot of European countries, Air conditioning is not a thing in a lot of buildings. Hello.
He's just kind of standing there.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, hi! Promise, sir. Bro, where you go? Okay, bye! Okay.
He's running for help.
Oh.
Dude.
Well, not anymore.
I can't remember how long my high school classes were because it was over 10 years ago. I mean, same for me.
Ours were between 30 and 45 minutes or so. Probably closer to 45, given that we didn't get out at an hour or half-hour time. Like, we got out at 2:10 in high school.
I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
What strange beliefs?
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones.
Why?
They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Fucking excuse?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise.
Ah, they're the
It's
cult
all
from
nonsense.
Silent Hill.
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Cultist doesn't sound good.
Cultists. Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
If Corypheus was like, hey, look what I got, come get him, that'll do it. Alright, let me... Aha! Knew there had to be loot in here. Box. If these were belts of flame resistance, I'd take them because most of our enemies use fire. Oh, there's a dead guy in there. Alright, let's see. That is a lot of corpses. And parts of corpses, great. Oh, it's okay for... My brain was also full of other more important things. I'm extrapolating based again on on what time I knew we got out of the school. Got out at 10 minutes after 2. A dwarven rock crusher. Another one hidden behind a thing. Cannot see. Nice. Oh, that's a dead seeker.
A Seeker. Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
Agreed. It's Liliana's crow! It might not actually be her crow, but I like to think it is. Hey, shit stains! How you doing? Hello? You're gonna... Come on! Ha-ha! Delightful. New headcanon, any and all crows we meet belong to Liliana, says Doc. She's constantly keeping an eye on us. I agree, and I like that.
That's like the Fallout 4 thing.
Oh, about the, oh!
The crows. The birds.
The birds. The
As
birds
the
work for the
Seekers of
bourgeoisie.
Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Magister Calpurnia, leader of the Venatori. Does Corypheus not realize the Promisers want the world to end? What use are they to him?
I'm pretty sure Corypheus wants to end the world too.
So Corypheus sold the Seekers to these cultists.
And they leapt at the chance, of course. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
Why are the Seekers resistant?
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
We'll find them.
We'll find them, Cassandra.
I know we will. One way or another.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to mention, do explore, because once you're
Oh, I
done
am.
with this location, you will not be able to return.
Yeah, I've already found several chests hidden in the darkness, so...
Yeah. There's a lot of that, so poke around, definitely. In places you wouldn't think as well.
Yeah.
There are some hidden chests.
There are some chunks of people on the ground from my bomb. Alright, I'm assuming that that is the door that we need to go to next, so let's go over here.
Don't you just love it when your bombs leave chunks?
I mean, yeah, that's how you know they work right. Ooh, a thing for a staff. Excellent. We can make new staves for people. New staves, even. And that ladder is not a functioning one. Eh. The poop shack? No.
The poop shack.
It looked kind of like an outhouse. I think it was a barn. Or a stable. Oh, that's a dead bunch of horses, I think. That's unfortunate. A belt of magic defense. Oh, that's actually nice. Oh, it's more of the... It's more of those things. Aha. You should clean up. You just can't leave body parts all over the place. It'll decrease its selling value. I mean, that's true. But this isn't my house, so... No, the property value is decreasing as we speak. What will the HOA say?
The HOA be damned.
Oh, that's an interesting thing that's on the wall. Hi. Woo! Oh my god, look how much faster my mana is refreshing now that I have that sympathetic magic your staff generates more mana for you thing. Holy shit. It just zips right back up to full. You know, I know that you saying, ooh, some eldritch horrors was in relation not to what Ferb said, Doc, but I like to think that you saying, ooh, some eldritch for my horrors was related to Ferb saying, oh, fuck the HOA. The HOA is an eldritch horror. A book! The Order of Fiery Promise. Consider the time in which the original Inquisition existed. The first blight had devastated the world, tearing down the mighty Tevinter Imperium and leaving nothing in its place. Just as there were several cults of Andraste vying to become the true inheritor of the Prophet's faith, there was more than one group claiming to represent the one true path to deliver the world from chaos. The Order of Fiery Promise was one of these, a band of men and women who decreed that not only was the end of the world nigh, it was necessary. Thedas must be cleansed with fire and reborn as a paradise. This they solemnly promised. They devoted themselves utterly to seeing this come about. Whether they ever drew close to their goal is unknown. The Inquisition eventually crushed these promisers during a battle recorded only as the cleansing of Truno? The cult appeared in the early Divine Age, claiming to take up the Inquisition's mantle after it had transformed into the Seekers of Truth, leading to chantry hunts that did not see the Promisers eliminated again until the Exalted Age. Thank you, Brother Genitivi! Told us about the spooky. Ooh, there's Red Templars here. I feel like this... Oh no, it's just down to 1 now, so maybe it's not busted. Because there was a stack of 2 of those stealth things on me, and I was like, uh-oh, we might be broken and be humming like a microwave forever. Well, that's an angry-looking evil throne. There's a lady in a fancy hat. Which direction do we go? Do they both go the same way? Loot. Ooh. A Seeker's Shield. That might be stronger than what she's already got. Let's have a look. Go onto this page and turn off the home. Here we go. Okay, no. It's not. The microwave is back on. Pew! Pew! Ah, blue door or red door? Which door do we want to go through? There is red lyrium growing out of this box. Yes, Satan? That's suspicious and concerning. There's a belt of cold resistance in it. Enchanter armor. Okay, so Mikey, which door do you think we should go through? The blue door or the red door? It probably doesn't matter.
The red pill or the blue pill.
Eh. I think that they both go to the same place.
I believe they do.
Yes, they do. A sneaky a peeky. Hello!
Daniel! Daniel!
Damn, Daniel!
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Cassandra.
Really, damn Daniel. Shit.
Is you? You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
What the shit? They will pay. That's horrible. Why would they do this? Or can we help him? Can we help him?
Can we do anything?
I don't know. This thing inside him.
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra.
Oh, shit.
He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said.
Oh.
Lies! He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Was it an envy demon?
Could it have been the demon from Thernfall?
No. The demon came later.
But a demon couldn't simply take his place without anyone noticing.
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Yep. Well, we're gonna kill him.
If we find the Lord Seeker, he's dead.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Oh.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Oh, we're killing this man.
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Uh-huh. And then we kill him super dead.
Get ready for some lore bombs.
Oh, I bet there will be lore bombs! Okay, nothing down here. God, that sucks. Oh, she had to kill the young man that she trained. That's terrible. And all because of that fucking... dickweed. You ever want to call somebody something nasty, but every swear and insult you know isn't good enough? This is one of those times. Not really a lore bomb, but it's more like a more like a lore tactical nuke. Ferb says shit stain. Yeah. You know what, Lord Lucius? Your mom should have swallowed you. There. Now I've insulted him in the best way possible. The world would have been better if you had end up splattered on your mom's back. Eat shit and die. Okay, we are back outside. The search for Lord Fuckstick begins. But first, we look at these ruins because there's loot. Yes, Satan? Oh. Some very stupid cultists that came to say hi. Oh. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Hi. No. I said no. I said boom! Yeah! And they froze also! That's great. Alright, there we go. You see, you went from 60 to 100. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, I try not to say shit like that to people in real life because it's awful to say to somebody. But to this guy, fuck him. That's awful. He's done some of, like, the things that are, like, the worst that you can do to people. He's robbed them of their bodily autonomy. He's allowed them to be physically and mentally violated by whatever these cultists are doing, like being force-fed demons and shit. He betrayed the very virtues that he's supposed to stand for. Fuck this guy. Actually Satan. Here's a Yiddish curse that is a favorite of mine, says Doc. May you get run over by a car and cause an accident, causing the ambulance to be late, and may it happen during rush hour. Bravo, Doc! That's a good one. What's funny is that in real life, when like people are shitty like that, I don't wish accidents on them. I wish incredibly annoying inconveniences. Like, may you hit every red light. May all of your tires go flat. May you hit every speed trap. I hope that fancy dinner you went to have tonight gives you the shits for a few days.
I hope that the parking lot you chose to park in is empty and you need spark plugs.
Yeah! I hope that play you paid a shit ton of money to see's parking lot is jammed full, and by the time you find a place to park, the show's already over.
I hope that the lift that you get is very filthy.
I hope it's the worst ride home you've ever had. Yeah, Ferb says, I don't like the idea of telling people to game over themselves, but I want to tell this guy to do it. And I also agree with Doc. Yeah, no, telling somebody to do that is just too simple and too quick for somebody that bad. May you wish you could, and I deny you. Piece of shit.
Seeker Lucius.
Hey, Dickweed!
Cassandra.
You ready to die?
With a woman I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
Wow, you look like shit.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore
Oh,
order
he'd
in a time of
fucking
madness
infiltrated
long
this
ago,
place.
as you do now.
Uh-huh.
And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
Your lipstick doesn't match your complexion, sir. Ferb says, I can't wait to wipe the smug smile off of his pocked face. Yeah. Oh, we have more insults. Doc says, here's another good one. May you be so rich that your widow's husband never has to work a day. And Chaotic
Wow.
said... Yeah!
Oh my god, that's actually really good.
That one's so good!
Like, I love it because like, man, it's basically saying that you wish they get cucked, but in like such a roundabout way.
Yeah. Oh my
Very
God.
creative. I like that one.
Yeah, Chaotic says, I hope that your tires are mysteriously slashed in an empty parking lot. I like that one in particular because it's not like, oh, I hope some creepy person breaks your tires and then, you know, murders you in the middle of the parking lot. It's, I hope that you find that, but there is no one there and no explanation, and that's all that happens, and you have to sit there in pants-shitting terror waiting for the tow truck. You betrayed your people.
You lured your entire order to their deaths.
There was no other choice.
There is always another
No
choice.
other choice? Have you gone mad?
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled.
I don't like his smile, it's creepy.
You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
Go threaten the geese! May all your teeth fall out, but one so that you may still get a toothache. That's a great one too. This is not the right thing.
And this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can
Everybody's
start
being
anew.
eaten by
A
lyrium.
pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Oh, she pulled another sword out of her pocket. Even though she has an axe. Alright. That's Lucius. And there's the Promiser Knight, which is another form of Templar. So let's put a bomb right here. And then let's give everybody a shield. Then put the bomb right here. Ah, you! Something happened and I slowed down time. Oh! I killed everybody with the bomb. Got it.
When you get a crit or like a particularly
Perhaps
large
the
hit,
Envy Demon's
it slows
influence?
time.
Remove
That-
the Lord Seeker so it could take over the Templars.
God.
All these wasted lives.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Ooh, that's a lot of fancy shit. And yes, we will in a moment. Well, apparently the thing that critted and was really cool was the landmine I put down, so high five to that. I guess we must be over-leveled too, because that was really fast. There's this whole beautiful arena here, and we used precisely none of it. Aha! Here's some stuff. Is that a sword in your pocket? Yeah. She kept it in her other pocket. You're right, Chaotic. Just pulled a long sword out of her pant pocket, and you're like, Cassandra? And she's like, it's a secret of the Seekers. We always have a spare.
The seeker wallet.
The special seeker pocket. It's like hammer space. Alright. For the quick save, and we can depart. Alright, should we return to Skyhold? No. We are going to the western approach. And we're going to go here. We have a mine to explore! There we go. Now that I'm done insulting that man. That man left, right, and center. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh. Why is my phone blinking? Oh, that's why. I turned to look at Hanabi, and she cracked one eye to look at me over her shoulder like, oh, don't worry, I've been awake, and I heard everything. But yeah, people like the Lord Seeker really piss me off. The only people that I despise more than that are abusive parents. That's one of the, like, most wicked things you can be to me, is a horrid parent who's either physically or mentally abusive to their kid, because holy shit, that person did not ask to exist. It's literally your responsibility. Anyway, won't go on that rant, because I'll go on it for a while, but I'm sure that you guys have noticed it, is that every time we find an abusive parent in a game, I'm like, oh, I fucking hate you. You're gonna die. Speaking of abusive parents, I have found a new hatred for parents piercing their babies' ears. This is horrible. Yeah. I'm two ways about that. I can understand their motivations, though I don't agree with it. I think that the kid should get to decide when they're old enough if they want their ears pierced, but I'm also aware that some people choose to do it because the baby will quickly forget the pain of the piercing, but like but like you said, they can feel the pain in that moment, and the baby doesn't need to have pierced ears. So yeah, exactly. And this just means that if in the future they decide they don't want it, they have to go through all the pain in the assness of healing up the holes in your ears. No, the armor is full! The armor is full? The inventory is full. No! We have to throw out garbage. This is one of those cases where I lean on, like, this is clearly a misguided and uneducated thing as opposed to, like, active maliciousness. It's still super shit, though. Does not make it any better. Let's see. Don't need this, don't need it. No. Blah. Yes. Should have gone back to Skyhold to sell all my shit. Oh well. My mistake. Wait! I don't have to go to Skyhold. There's a place here! Woo! I just don't understand why you would willingly cause your baby pain. Like, they're designed to let you know when they're distressed. No, I agree with you, Ferb. I was just saying that this is one of those cases where I'm like, oh, this is born from just not rubbing your brain cells together and going, oh, yeah, they don't, probably shouldn't be doing something to actively hurt them, as opposed to somebody that's just like, I just don't care.
I haven't seen Jaren lately.
He was with the...
Where is thing for soul? Yes, for selling. Sell all the garbage. sell all the gray items because I can make better items now. You said I should sell all the skill rings, right? And start replacing them with stat ones.
Yeah, generally speaking. I mean, if you have one that for an ability that's in use.
Whoa, the choir happened. Hi.
Not a bad idea to use it, but if you have nothing else, but generally speaking, yeah, you should go for stat rings.
Okay. I get that people like accessories, but not the point of piercing your old child's ears. That's really fucked up, says Katic. Yeah. Even in the cases of when it's like, well, it's like a religious or a cultural thing, I'm like, but do we really need to do that? That seems like that's not good, though. Definitely not good for the kid. But when it's somebody else's culture, you can't really just be like, hey, I have opinions. Okay.
I can assure you, every item I sell.
Do you sell these? Aha! Okay, so she sells belts and life ward amulets. Yeah, babies aren't accessories. You are correct, Ferb. Just like dogs and cats are not accessories to hang out in your bag. 'Tis not good for them. Get them a container that is suitable for them if you are going to take them
This
somewhere.
might interest you, sir.
No! It won't. I have a thing to do. Come here, Paragon Luster. Get in my bag. Oh, look, they're back. Hello. Oh, I should see if the new weapon I got's good for, Cassandra. Might have been a new shield, too. I'm not sure. Right there. Nope, it's actually very low level. Surprisingly. Well, we'll hang on to it as a memento. Okay, into the pit, if we can in fact go into the pit. It looks like we can not. Okay, but there was a quarry down here. All this build-up, and it's like, oh no, you can't actually go in there. Oh. Oh, fuck. Echo! Alright, now, what else is down here? This is the Chantry Trail. Memories of the Grey. So, I need to go back here and get, Buckwall. Oh yes, we were gonna have 2 tanks and a rogue in our party. That's right. Boop. And a boop. God, every time I forget how, like, unhinged looking Sarah's portrait is. Or she's just like, yeah, yes. Goblin, yes. Go play in the hole. No. Leap to my doom. Alright, what is this now? Flask Master. Carry more of them at a time, and giving you the chance to not use an elixir when you activate it. This ability does not apply to healing potions. Alright. Coats you in flames that spur you into frenzied action for a short time. Your abilities cost no stamina, and enemies who attack you are knocked backward. You cannot use the ability if you activate another elixir. So what's this one? Ah! See. Stamina is exhausted. You fight even harder, lashing out with fury to win the fight. Alright, well, I guess we gotta do this one to get farther down. We'll probably grab everything in here at some point. Alright. Let's go. Sarah really is a goblin, yes. She is one of our favorite goblins. We've had many in all the Dragon Age games. Every game seems to have at least one. Sarah is our goblin in this game. Oghren was our goblin in Origins.
I would argue he was the Goblin King.
Yes. I don't think anything can really ever beat Oghren in terms of being a literal goblin. More like a trash goblin. Have you seen her room? Oh yeah! I have seen her nest. Ooh, that's a guy who didn't make it. Alright. The wastes have been discovered. So who in... I guess who in, Dragon Age 2? Who in Dragon Age 2 would you say was our goblin, Mikey? I don't think Anders counts. Because while he was a goblin, he was goblin in, like, negative
The end must
terms.
be nearby.
Did you talk to Cassandra after you did that quest, by the way?
Back at Skyhold?
Yes.
No. I can go do that now, though.
You should definitely do that. It is very important for lore.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Should we go do that now?
Whenever you feel like it.
Okay. We'll definitely be talking to her when we return from this place. Isabella was our goblin? Yes, Isabella was our goblin. You are correct, it was Isabella.
Yeah.
Our very sexy pirate goblin.
Isabella or Anders?
Anders is goblin derogatory. He's not a hot mess, he's just a mess.
I mean, Oghren was kind of a hot mess, too.
Yeah.
Or I guess, no. No,
he had a wife. He had a wife. I mean, like, physically.
But he was
hello.
I think Oghren just qualifies as just a mess.
He's a kind of mess now, yeah. Physically, he's handsome.
Chaotic
Mentally,
points out that Fenris never cleaned up his house.
This is true. Fenris did. Well, it's because it wasn't Fenris's house.
That's true.
Fenris is
he
like,
never
nah.
owned a house.
That is true. He had never owned a house, which means he probably never had to clean up a house before. Like a personal house. I don't mean like, oh, your Sir Magister tells you to go do it. Hello! Achoo. Come here! Explode some more. No? Ooh. Ah! Splat. An elegantly written note. Gentlemen, your mistakes are beginning to distress me. I told you to take the equipment and leave the research team alive. Perhaps you don't know the difference between life and death. If you cock this up again, I'll be happy to demonstrate the distinction for you in detail. Service. That chuckle fuck. Okay. So, we're going into that cave. Ah, another note. It just keeps staring at me. It had to go. What kept staring at you? You know what? The goblin was Hawk. Hawk, who sold a priceless ancient elven artifact because it was junk. Yeah, we were also the goblin. Kind of like, actually, kind of like that, that meme that I posted that one time that was like, you should have killed me before I adopted you into my found family.
Goodbye!
Yes! The Cave of Wonders has been unlocked! Whereupon inside I am sure we will find something suitably terrible. Hello? Guten Tag? Ooh. Ah, we should have brought Solus. He would have loved this place. Hello, mosaic piece. Get in my bag. The creation of a phylactery. Oh, boy. We let the boy rest. The first night they brought him to the White Spire, I convinced Knight Commander Belrose to delay the ritual till morning. The journey was long, and the lad could barely keep his eyes open, the poor thing. I was certain escape was the further thing from his mind. Medine found him a clean cot with the other young apprentices, and when I came in with his supper, he was already fast asleep. In the morning, I showed Medine how the phial was to be prepared. First, a simple charm to preserve and protect the glass, then a spell to keep the blood from forming dark clots. The last step could only be completed with the apprentice present. I sent a young Templar recruit off with the message that we were ready. The boy was escorted to the chamber by Belrose himself. I could tell he had just been awakened. There was a smear of dirt from on his face, perhaps from the road. I called the boy to me and cleaned his cheek with my sleeve as I explained the ritual. We will have to take your blood, I said, because you're special and we don't want you to be lost. If it happens, the blood will allow us to find you and bring you home again. I let Medine take the lancet this time. The tremor in my hands was worse that day, and I didn't want to make too deep a cut. I held the boy close, and Medine made a small, neat incision on his palm, exactly as instructed. I felt the boy struggle and start to cry. He tried to pull away, but Medine gripped his hand firmly, letting the blood run into the phial. Then Medine cast the spell like we practiced. Within the phial, the blood churned and grew bright in the presence of the mage to whom it was bound. It was done. Another phylactery, another link forged. He was leashed to the White Spire. The boy could not look away from the glow. He was enthralled, and the pain and the tears were forgotten. See? This is magic, I said to him. When you are older, I will teach you. Belrose let the boy hold his phylactery for several minutes before he was locked away in the chamber. Or he locked it away in the chamber. With, sad. Chantry logbook. We so far cannot confirm that Pharamond has had any luck attracting spirits at all. It may not be possible for spirits in the Fade to even see someone who has so long been tranquil. He wishes to continue the experiments. We will stay and observe until he is ready to leave. Didn't we hear somebody say that they were figuring out how to reverse tranquility? If so, awesome. Templar Commander Armor. Ooh. We may have to recolor Cassandra's armor again. If this is better than what she had, it probably isn't, but we can find out. Boom. Nope, not as good. What does it look like, though? Oh, look how fancy it is! Although the skirting seems to be just sort of flipping out into the... Oh my goodness. Sorry for the yawn. Alright. And I believe that was everything, so we have cleared out this cave. What is this? Memories of the Grey. That is active. Alright, Blackwell, let's go! I wonder if the thing that pissed off that guy was this statue. He was like, it's got to go. What's got to go, Steve? Besides your sanity. This should do. Yeah, this should be the way. Keep hearing random yak noises. Are we headed the right way? Kind of. Feels so weird that it's Friday and I'm playing this. I've gotten used to playing it only on Mondays and Wednesdays. Like, wait a minute, what am I doing?
Is this allowed?
Am I allowed to do this?
I could play this whenever I want?
Oh my god, is this allowed? Oh my god, is this allowed? No way! Ilu? Ah.
We should search the area.
Guten Tag! A despair demon. I'm gonna put this under my feet. For when the shitgore teacher arrives. A greater terror. Oh boy. Alright. I don't see any marks close enough together. Let's get this one back here. Wait! Oh. Close it. The Ferb says, oh my god, is this allowed? Via the rules that I have created in my head for only me? Yes. Oh my gosh, will I win at life via the ill-conceived rule and impossible rules for winning I have created in my brain? I hear something humming. There it is.
Good find.
Mm-hmm. We found it. It was a sword. Whee! Ah! I went down too quickly. Oh. There's another one. Hello, Liliana's burb. I'm with Doc. All the birds that we see, all the crows, belong to Liliana. They're all her babies. That's a lot of skulls. Hey! Grey whiskey, white wine, conscription ale. A bottle marked vintage, Warden Jaren, smash when dead. Well. Alright. There's something here that we should go see. Something to claim over there. Oh? Oh no, those are the ladders. I do appreciate that it... Oh, it's a skull on a stick! Those are important. We want those. A phoenix! I clicked the wrong button! Come back! Oh no, that's a Varghest, not a phoenix. Mr. Varghest, give me your skin! They're pretty. No? Fine. Bah. I'm sure we'll encounter him in a minute. They do look like funky pangolins from far away. Oh, other people have just spawned into being, I see. Boop. 1, 2. What? 3. Cool. These? Okay. I didn't know what they were going after. A bang. Immune to lightning. Yep, it is indeed immune to lightning. Okay. It disappeared. Alright, let's collect these shards. And then we'll have cleaned up this area. And we can go elsewhere if we wish. Hello. Hey! Good thing we came back up here. There's a box. Ooh. A notched two-handed haft. Ah! Wow, that echoed! What the fuck? Ah! See, even from just like a story perspective, I definitely want to find all of the shards, simply because we now know that those skulls that we are looking through to find them are the skulls of people who were tranquil, and that the Venatori were using them for some awful purpose. So
you're smirking again, like in that fight before. What's so funny?
The simplest spell had you white as a sheet. I've shrugged off worse in practice.
Well, sorry I'm scared of the stuff I've been warned about my whole life, like most people who aren't seekers.
Ooh.
I apologize. I could help if you're willing.
No, I have things to do. You can help by standing in front of me.
That I can do.
Aw, they're becoming friends. But yeah, I'm not gonna let them have whatever it is that these do. The Venatori are not allowed to have them. And we'll make all of the horrible things that they have done bear no fruit for them. Not a single fruit. No apples, or pears, or cherries, or plums, or peaches. Not a one. Not even a single blueberry. You perform an evil, you get a nothing. I hear the whisper. Where is it? Oh, it's up one more. One more level. Okay. There we go. Boop. Each of these shards looks like the friggin' Necronomicon. Okay. Ah, the Ancient of Interhubidiha is over there. Let's see. Now that we have completed the big old stink gas, we can walk around and get all this done. So what's this? Hunting patterns, high dragon hunting patterns, trouble with darkspawn. Alright, so since the main story stuff is all down here, and this is all about the dragon, we'll do this bit last. We're gonna go back up here and try to clear out, I'm gonna try and clear out this, since we can move through the stinky bits. Fart gas conquered. Day saved. Pores cleaned. Crops watered. Let's go search for more signs of Darkspawn. As in, kill all of the Darkspawn. I do like that so much, the party... Like, I've been encouraged so much to change all of the party members multiple times.
Handle the merchandise.
I hear the dragon in the distance.
You had apples yesterday. You don't think this place is haunted, do you? What with mages and all?
For the last time, no. It's not haunted. It's cursed, but it's not haunted. Wow, look at that cool fucking thing we can't go to. Because if I step off the edge, I burst into flames and die. For what? Oh, it's only cursed. Well, that's fine then. Am I just, like, fine here now? Oh, I am just, like, fine here now. Okay. Ah! Unlock the operation. Ha-boom!
We can't cross this.
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
Oh. Do I have to go back to Skyhold and unlock that bridge again? Weird. If so... Or hurl it. It's just a Darkspawn over there, just like, wow, look at him go. Right there. Blackwall slightly approves that we are killing Darkspawn. Cool. We're pinging. Okay. Alright then. So it's that way. That's something. Okay. Oh, I understand. Okay, hold on. These aren't a thing. I have to go and, like, actually boop them. Got it. We have to go and boop them so they become real. Got it. Understood. And then we can find the source. Only then can we find the sauce. Hello! What the— oh! We're fighting the Phoenix. Let's see. Well. Die. Woo!
One down!
Tues Thurs. How did I collect those? And also, ew. It's just funny that having people here for their preferred target, at least the ones who have preferred targets, just makes them be like, I'm happy about that. And you're like, alright, cool. Oh, there's stink gas coming out of the towers like some kind of terrible factory. Ew. Eh. Okay. So this one is fine now. And I can just wander wherever I want. So that's nice. So that's a completed operation. Completed operation. Okay, so we have to go back to fix this thing. But it does mean that we've got some other pathways to choose from. Alright, so we have a reason to go back to Skyhold now. But first I'd like to unlock that. So, let's go back this way. Get in here, open up that camp and that door. Finne! Give me your feathers. The Darkspawn has come to assist. The Darkspawn is dead. Phoenix did not give us any feathers. Boo. Echoback Canyon has been discovered. It's also making the audio freak out. There we go. Ooh. Engraved on the gate are symbols of Andorel, the old god of slavery. Ugh. Gross.
That's
It's
the grandmother of
locked!
all locks. We're not getting in here.
Well, then how do I get... Oh, you have to go around to the other side of the pen. Fuck you, then. Whoops, wrong button. A bam. Wow, I can hit them from so far away. Oh my god, look at that! That's great. Beep. Hi. How are you? How was war? Was the war good? Oh. The Hurlock Alpha is fast, and I don't like that. Come back here, you. Didn't say you could go. There we go. Loot. All right. Oh, hello. I thought it was just gonna let us walk by, I'm not gonna lie. Woo. Wow! Instantly destroyed. It's funny. Up over here. That's a little bit funny. Ah, cave. Nice. Haunted! Also nice. Boom. So, do you guys think that the spiders lit all the candles in here? They sure have enough arms to do it. I like that random door. The Inquisitor calls it the grandmother of all locks. Yeah. It's like, oh, there is no way to get this thing open. Holy shit. Oh, there was one spider living in this cave. Oh, because the rest of them have all been consumed by the deep mushrooms, I see. The cordyceps got them. Hey! It's a Lovecraftian critter. Forgot what the name of it is. Ooh, Aegis of the Order. That's pretty. I wonder if that'll be even better for Cassandra. It looks like, shit, what's it called? It's an elder god that looks like a big frog bat, and it's ugly as hell, and it eats you forever. No? Not allowed to book? I read book, book have nothing. Got it. Failure to book. Understood. Let's see if there's anything in the codex that has just appeared. Letters and notes. Oh, this is the letter from the hero for Relden that I didn't actually get to read. Isn't that frogman thing from Meryl's Quest? Yes, it is the same statue from Meryl's Quest. And I think I said the same thing at that time, too, is that it looks like one of the elder gods from Lovecraftian lore. To her worship, Inquisitor Lavalin, I appreciate your warning regarding Corypheus. Fortunately, my own search has taken me out of the area where the supposed Magister is operating, and while I have encountered challenges of my own, they have not involved any weakness related to my Grey Warden abilities. As I have little useful information to offer, please accept the accompanying gifts instead. If, in my quest, I find anything that might be of use to you in your fight against Corypheus, I will send it to you immediately. I have also included a note of a personalizer for Warden Alistair. Please take care of him. Like me, he was instrumental in ending the last blight. I trust his compassion and his strength above any others, and I would not go through such effort to overcome our callings only to lose him to your Inquisition. Yours, Warden Commander Tabris of Ferelden. I like that slight threat of like, you better not let anything happen to him, I swear to God. Just so you know, if you screw this up, I will end you. Oh, we have some new creatures. Let's see. What new critters do we have? The ghoul. Ooh, simple but effective. I like this one. All of the cards in this are like fucking peak. I hope that Veilguard has art, has the card art in it like this. If not, that's too bad. The ghoul. Among the saddest legacies of the Fifth Blight are those poor souls who survived the Darkspawn attacks across Ferelden only to succumb to the corruption of the Blight itself. We've seen animals, birds, wolves, and even bears corrupted into mindless ruinations of their former selves, but humans are by no means immune. Those unfortunate victims, not killed quickly by contact with Darkspawn blood or disease, become mad with fever. Their bodies lose their hair and become misshapen with sores. In their last lucid thoughts, many speak of hearing whispered words or a song that no one else can catch. It is vital that once victims begin hearing such things, they are put out of their misery quickly and mercifully. There are stories across Ferelden of these ghouls, maddened by the corruption of the Blight, attacking their friends and spreading the corruption further. While it is likely that the sickness will eventually kill a ghoul, the dying strength of these poor creatures makes them nearly as great a danger as the Darkspawn themselves. They are no longer our friends, our family, or our countrymen. They are victims of the Blight and must be given the same mercy Hassarin showed Andraste, a swift sword. Woofa. So they're not Darkspawn, really. They're people who have been corrupted by the Blight but haven't turned just yet. And this is the Phoenix. That is an interesting picture. Very swooshy. I like that because it's so vague, it gives the impression that whoever painted it is like, well, I haven't really seen one, at least not up close, and I'm sure as shit not gonna go try. Which makes sense, given how dangerous they are. Orlesians believe the Phoenix to be a herald of woe, perhaps because the creatures frequent inhospitable places where sane travelers fear to tread. It may also be because they belch a sort of sulfurous gas that reeks of rotten eggs and ancient peat bogs, and flocks of the beasts have a pervasive odor of death about them. Orlesians are not always so metaphorical as they like us to believe. The Varghast. Oh, that's a cool picture. Oh my god. Ah! The last thing she saw. Oh, shit. The Varghest is now known to be a distant relative of wyverns and dragons, but in ancient times it was believed to be a spirit manifested in the world. Syrian legends say that the Varghest hunts those who have committed great wrongs against their own kin, and when the creature finds its quarry, it drags the guilty party to the gods for judgment. This is perhaps due to the beast's hunting habits. Varghest prefer to bring prey still living to their nests in order to feed their young. Not the only creature that does that. Alright, people. Ah! I saw the single eye peeking, like, hello. Professor Frederick of Seralt. Aton, if anyone alive can answer your questions about the social habits of the greater Vimmark wyvern, it is Frederick of Seralt, professor of draconology at the University of Orlais. I have met him a few times, and he is exceedingly knowledgeable about his field of study, although less knowledgeable about his current state of dress, the day of the week, and the location of his quill and ink, but nonetheless quite brilliant. Cordially, Magister Zeldaron Attendanius. That's that guy we met out in the desert. Alright then, so, well, whatever that book is, it's not in the thing, so hopefully it wasn't anything important. The thing in the dark! The statue is oddly warm to the touch and shivers slightly as though it might have a pulse. Yeah, this is absolutely a Lovecraft reference. Because that's... the title of it alone is like The Thing in the Dark. Which is one of my favorite stories he's written. He's wrote quite a few things that were terrible stinkers, but he's written some good stuff, too. What is this other thing? Oh, no, that was the other thing that we grabbed. Cool. Okay. Okay, so now we need to return so that we can build that bridge, because I guess that wasn't enough bridges. And while we're there, we can talk to, Cassandra. Poof. Sithagwa, that was the name of the creature that I was thinking of. Sithagwa is the big frog god. And what makes him creepy and terrifying as an elder god is that when he eats you, you don't die. He's like the Sarlacc pit. He digests you for eternity and periodically turns his gaze to all the souls he's captured or consumed and just looks at them. And they're all forced to relive every moment of their life for his amusement. And while they are aware that there are other souls out there, they can't speak to them. There's a really cool story in, it's a more recent, book. The author for that one, I think, has passed away, too. It's not Lovecraft. But it's from a series of books called Copping Squid. And there's a short story in there of a woman, who becomes possessed by the curse of, well, I guess not really curse, but like the influence of Tsithagwa. And she turns into this horrible multi-tongued frog creature and, like, eats her neighbors. And while she's under its influence, she's like, oh, this is great. Why would I ever have wanted to stay a human? This is friggin' fantastic. I know all of the things that my neighbors used to know. They're all a part of me now. This is great. And then she's like, I feel a weird compulsion to go down this strange path that doesn't make any sense. Oh no, I've been eaten by Tsithagwa. Now I'm the digested one. This is terrible. Why would I do this? It actually, I don't know. It was actually, it might have been on purpose because, you know, the guy used it to write a lot of social commentary. It may have actually been a early version of the meme of, I didn't think the leopards would eat my face, says person who voted for leopards eating people's faces party. Ah, it's so cool. If only I wasn't so bad with names that I could remember the name of the author! Oh, there is a questy quest in there. Interesting. Let's talk to Cassandra. Then we'll grab whatever that is. Then we'll go to the war table. Ooh, we're loading into something! So is this the lore tactical nuke I was warned about?
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the
I guess
time of
that's her
the
now.
old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
Mm-hmm. You seem upset.
Are you alright? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Oh.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Wait. Her bringing that up makes me have a theory now, because of all the things that she says she can do. Is the Seeker ritual like a reverse tranquility kind of ritual for people who aren't mages? That would be super fucked up.
You mutilate mages.
I always thought it a necessary evil. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed.
Yeah, there we go.
The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite, from the beginning.
So the rebellion could have been prevented.
Perhaps, but it was a long time coming, for many reasons. We created the Rite of Tranquility.
Oof.
I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities.
Well, fuck a doodle!
The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry. Not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
Well, shit.
I would investigate first.
Oh, I am going to investigate first. I am gathering my thoughts before I do. Well, fuck. So basically they made basically you take a non-mage, make them tranquil, and then smack their brain with a spirit of faith to fix them, sort of. And it gives them powers. I misheard you. I thought you said fuck a poodle. No, I didn't. I said fuck a doodle. Oh my god. Faith's been shaken.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
I see. What else is in the book?
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
I don't know.
I can't foresee the future, Cassandra.
But we know the past. Those who do not heed history are doomed to repeat it.
Yup. Agreed. And yes. Oh, you have to go to bed? Alrighty, Doc. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, take it easy.
You see, well... Oh, that would be... You know what? That makes sense then, because we watched Anders reverse the tranquility on that one guy using the power of his spirit. But because he was an abomination, it didn't work. Oof.
Yeah.
It's also ironic that the tranquility makes them basically invisible to the creature that could help them. Yike. How would you rebuild?
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
What is the Maker's work?
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
So, the Seekers should be Seekers once more, then, is what she's saying.
So, do you think... That's the neutral answer down there.
Yeah, that's neutral, that's a no, and that's a yes.
Yeah, so what do you think should be done with the Seekers? And do you think Cassandra's, if you do want it to be rebuilt, do you think Cassandra's the person for the job?
I think so. Make them better.
Rebuild the Seekers. Make them better than they were.
If we're willing to give the Templars another chance, we should give the Seekers another chance as well.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
It's only fair. Okay, Codex unlocked. Let's see what it has to say, because it's probably different.
So what'd you think of them lore bombs?
Oof. Yeah, that's a doozy, to find out that that's what happened to you. Instead of like the whole, oh, I meditated for ages and did these rites and rituals to cleanse myself and gain my power. Nah, they made you tranquil and then they smacked you with a spirit and then we're like, oh, you did good. You meditated a long time. Oh, no, it's okay. You don't remember. It happens.
Well, it's not only that. It's also that the Seekers have known the cure for tranquility all this time.
And done nothing
and could
for
have done it.
Yeah.
There are so many mages that were made wrongfully tranquil, didn't even commit any crimes.
Yeah, but by doing so, we would reveal that we knew how to do it, and then everything would be thrown into chaos.
Well, it also means, I mean, they fear that that would mean tranquility would not become a permanent punishment, but I would argue that no punishment should be permanent.
Yeah, no punishment should be permanent. The Seekers swept it under the rug of history. Yep, the winners often do. All right.
I mean, you can see that the sad thing is you can see how that decision they made that decision. You can see how in a moment of like desperation or in a moment of uncertainty, the call had to be made, and that was the choice that was made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like whenever you think about like, oh, why would this faction make this choice? Think about the choices that you're making now.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to make the best ones, and that's why I get like, ah, shit, when I have to make one that's bad. I try to make the least bad one.
And the people that are making those choices, they thought that they were making the least bad choice.
Yeah. And that
just sucks.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, that's why I don't, oh God, I've lost the saying from my brain. That's why, no jealousy here. Do not envy the fact that they had to make that choice. And it's really shitty, because people shouldn't have to make those kinds of choices, but then we do. And we can only hope it was the right one. And I guess in that moment of weakness, they were like, no, we have to not say anything. Because if we do, and they find out it's reversible, then, mages will figure out how to do it. And then they'll start making untranquil, incredibly dangerous people who were tranquil. Like, I can see how the thought process worked. It's wrong, but I can see how it happened.
Yeah, and you can see how... Well, I mean, it's wrong now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the Templar Order wasn't the corrupt monstrosity that it
Yeah,
is
exactly.
today.
Yeah, well, that was going to say,
the
but
Chantry isn't the corrupt monstrosity that it
was
today.
now. Yeah. So... rather than having there be, like, instructions of, like, you know, this is what you should do and when you should do it, they just made the call and then we're like, and now we can tell no one. That's the only way to keep this from becoming known is to make sure that only one person knows it at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess leaves the possibility of changing it, but when you give one person all that power, you know, it's easy, like, once you start making that one concession, it's easy to start making others. And sometimes, like I said, you have no choice, but really the best way to make sure that that doesn't happen is to have, like she said, I'm going to have everyone read this book. All the Seekers should know, because only then can we all discuss and come up with the best possible answer. When only one person with one point of view is making these really difficult decisions, you know, your own biases are going to get in the way. And that's not because, like, the person's necessarily bad. It's because that's just how having a point of view works, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm glad you're encouraged to listen to your advisors, because while you may be the head of the Inquisition, I think it is, and, you know, like, you're the one who has to make the final call. But that's why I think it's so important that you should, like, listen to what they all say. Okay. The Rite of Tranquility. We called it the Rite of Tranquility, a mind branded with lyrium brought to a state devoid of either emotion or sense of self. I took too deep a breath. I'm gonna cough now. Meredith abused the Rite of Tranquility in her abuse of the rite out of paranoia, and that led to the Mage Rebellion. Yeah, it did. It was absolutely unbelievably horrible. And again, the abuses like that are more likely to happen when there's only a singular person who is unchallenged in making these calls. Let's see. The rite was required to achieve the true peace that could draw a spirit of faith from the depths of the Fade. Oh, you have to be totally void of all shit for a spirit of faith to come to you. Unless you
can
win.
See why there are so few Seekers.
Yeah. So only win so far. The only non-Seeker to call a spirit of faith to her.
And she basically had to die.
Yeah, she had to die for that to happen. Win, very special lady. She really was Team Mom. Even though she was not as old as she liked to pretend she was. Let's see. A difficult task considering a tranquil mind is all but invisible to these beings. The candidate must be pure. If the candidate proved worthy, the spirit would touch his mind and he would be freed from tranquility, as well as made into a seeker in truth. If he proved unworthy, tranquility was permanent. It was only later, when the first mage attempted to join our order and failed, that we learned tranquility rendered a mage unable to access his magic. Oh no! As well as be immune to demonic possession. Thus, when the Circle of Magi was born, we gave them the most holy rite we possessed. It was a sacrifice we made for the good of all, so dangerous mages could be spared execution, yet live productive and harmonious lives. What we did not give them was the secret of its reversal. That knowledge, and our ancient bond with the spirits of faith, shall forever be solely ours to keep. And there it is. Now, the justification for it is actually kind of sinister. So dangerous mages can be spared execution. Sounds nice. And yet, live productive and harmonious lives. Sounds really nice. Except that when you read between these lines, what this actually says is, because if we kill them, we can't use them, though.
That's probably not how it started, but
that's what it became. Yeah, that's how it happened. That's what it is now. Oh, Chaotic says, posits, what if it's the opposite of faith? Would it still work if the spirit was a demon? Well, it makes them immune to demonic possession, so I wonder if that means that there is something to a spirit that becomes a demon that can't, like, do anything about this.
What would
Maybe
be the opposite of faith?
Heresy? Anarchy?
Cynicism?
A spirit of anarchy.
I guess cynicism?
Nihilism.
Nihilism? Well, I don't know. I would argue nihilism requires a degree of faith.
I mean, that's, yeah, like productive nihilism does.
Yeah.
Nihility.
Which most people, when they say they're nihilists, they are reductive nihilists. A
spirit of suspicion.
A spirit of skepticism.
Yes! The most skeptic to the point that it believes nothing.
It's just Dale.
Chaotic says... Pocket sand.
It's just yeah, pocket sand.
Pocket sand! It disappears.
I don't believe in anything.
Chaotic
What
says...
if I'm wrong?
Chaotic posits that the demon would be pride.
Pride.
Pride would be the opposite of faith.
Oh,
well, it is supposed to be
the opposite of humility.
Yeah, it is the opposite of humility. I guess you could argue that it could be pride in the sense that biblically it's the first sin if you're following like Catholicism's fall of Lucifer stuff, but
yeah,
that's New Testament stuff.
Yeah. Man, I'm having to modify some of the things that I say because I've learned new things.
So you're like, oh, I can't tell you all of the shit. Damn.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually having to think about the things that I say, just in case I spill some of the beans.
No, not the beans.
I can't have you have the beans yet. You're not ready for it.
Put the beans in the pocket. Oh, there's a quest in here, though. Let's go pick it up, whatever it is. Whom have the quest?
You can't have the beans.
I gotta put it.
I'm gonna be right back, okay?
I've heard of Warden.
Where? Oh, they heard of the Warden and then they're gone. Who's got... No. Cole doesn't have a quest. Somebody does. Whom? Iron Bull has a quest. Thank you. Trying to approach him where she's the quietest. Shush. There we go. This is Lore I prefer to her dragon.
Come on, Crib.
Okay.
I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Oh, I see. Should I be interrupting your thing?
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
Oh, it made him
I know
mad.
they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What's in the letter?
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
Really? I'm not sure I trust them.
That would be an unprecedented offer if I believed it was legitimate, which I don't.
Now, ordinarily that would be the way to go, but they've identified themselves.
I like that he approved of me going,
They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
Oh, shit.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What are they offering?
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
So then what's wrong?
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
You don't want them to spread.
I thought the Kunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it.
Ah.
Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change. And a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of
Ah!
I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
Oh, interesting. Iron Bull is not... Actually, Iron Bull in that sense might be the ideal kind of person... Hold on a minute, I gotta rephrase. He actually might be the ideal of what the Qun should be. Or what a Qunari should be. Is a person who's chosen to be there, but also... Yeah, it's okay. We'll wait for Michael to come back before I say... I think that the obviously, like, the thing to say is, oh, I'll do it, because this is clearly his personal quest. But, like, the fact that like, living here, he sees that a lot of people would be like, nah, I don't want that, and then would be killed. The fact that it's bothering him is really important, I think. Because it's not that he doesn't believe that the Qun is good and that it's helping him. He seems... I mean, to be fair, he grew up under it. You know, what else is he gonna do? But the fact that he has been exposed to all of these ideas and has come to this conclusion... I think it's actually really important and good that he is like, I don't really want them to be here. They say they wanted to spread, and I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, but now that it's actually happening, I am having second thoughts about this. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll wait for Mikey to come back before I say I'll do it, but I'll tell so that he can add any comments about this. But like, that's a big change. Be interesting to see Qunari soldiers hanging out with us, because it's two big religiously driven factions that actively do not like each other. But even the Qunari took one look at this Corypheus thing and went, oh, that is bad. And then they saw red lyrium and they went, that is extremely bad. And they're like, fuck it, work with the heathen. This is unacceptable, we cannot do it. Like, oof. The big oof. So. Oh, I'm sorry I keep yawning. Like I said, I've been tired. The week has been many events. One right after the other. Like, I got woken up really early. Towards the beginning of the week. Because my mom had been having really awful nosebleeds. And, you know, she talked to me and she's like, well, it doesn't hurt, it's just it keeps happening and it's a lot and it takes a long time for it to stop. And it's, you know, it's kind of making me nervous because it's not happened before. So it's like, well, if it happens again, tell me, you know, and we'll go to a doctor. So she woke me up and she's like, I need you to take me to the walk-in clinic now. She's like, my nose just keeps bleeding and I don't know if I'm like able to drive because like what if it happens again while I'm driving. So I was up real early, I took her there and they concluded that it was just incredibly dry air. And apparently that's happening to a lot of people, that they actually have gotten many people coming in this year going like, I'm having like really wicked bad nosebleeds. Yeah, Ferb said, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sounds like dry air. Yeah, that's what I said, too. But, you know, and my mom was like, yeah, I think so. She's like, but just, you know, why is it so much? Because it wasn't like, it was like, oops, my nose is bleeding. Because that's happened to me before, where it's gotten really dry. And, you know, I'll itch my nose, or I'll blow my nose, and I'll go, ooh, that's a little bit of blood there. I'm not going to go into, like, detail, because I don't want to gross anybody out if people here are, like, you know, homophobic. But like she'd be sitting there, she's like, I've been sitting here for a while and it's a lot and it's not stopping. The last time my nose bled, I blew my nose way too hard. Yeah. Well, that's what happened with her too. She's like, I'm scared to blow my nose. I'm scared that if I do it, it's gonna, you know, I'm just gonna splatter blood everywhere. So, I was up early for that. Oh, gosh. And then the following day, I had like a wicked awful nightmare the night before. Humidifier investment incoming. Oh yeah. Oh no, we had one already and we got 2 new ones. And when she talked to her doctor the other day, they're like, "Oh, you can't have too many humidifiers." But they also are like, "Oh, we're going to take you to we're going to recommend a nasal specialist because we think that that the area has become so irritated that your body's built a bunch of extra capillaries right there in your nose. And now they're all rupturing simultaneously, which is why it doesn't hurt, but it's still a ton of blood. So we think that it should get cauterized so that doesn't happen. Oh, hi, Honeybee. Hello, little baby with her little funky foot. Fire nose. Yeah. Thankfully, it shouldn't take too long. From what I understand, they're just like, all right, we've numbed the area so that there's no discomfort, and you may smell a faint burning smell. And then just stick a little thing in your nose, and it goes, and it's done. And they're like, okay, done. And then, of course, we had the election after that, and that was stressful. And the following day was even more stressful. So all that stress, and I've just been wicked tired. Oh! And the temperature can't decide what it wants to be. Like, we had a day this week where it was, like, in the mid-80s. And then it dropped the following day to, like, 50 degrees. And I'm talking to my mother about it, and I'm like, any person who walks up and is like, climate change isn't real, I'll, like, smack them. Because that's not normal. The temperature shifting by, like, 10, maybe 15 on an extreme, like, funky winter you're having. Yeah, okay, fine. 30 degrees? That's a lot. That's not normal. That's not great. That's why everybody's coming in with, like, crazy allergies this year, too. It seems like it's happening to everybody. Like, Mike doesn't even normally get allergies, and he'll tell me, he's like, man, I woke up, and I'm just like, oh my god. His sister's told me, too. She's like, my nose is so itchy, my eyes are watering. It's never been like this. And mine's been awful, too. Bleh. So needless to say, Cece's been very tired. And continues to yawn. I feel another one, like, oh my goodness. And then, of course, when you it's one of those shitty times, too, where you, like, lay down to go to bed, and you're like, this is great. I'll sleep so well, because I was so worn out today. And then your brain's like, I'm not tired anymore. You're like, what do you mean you're not tired anymore? I'm not tired anymore. Well, fuck you, go to bed. No. I will not. So. Oh my goodness. Hi, honeybee. You're doing good. Honeybee's had a little growth spurt. I've, like, literally just noticed it now. She seems way bigger than she was, like, even last week. Like, she's still small, because she's still baby. But, yeah, she's definitely hit puberty, and she's having her big growth spurt. She's definitely hungrier. She's gotten, for lack of a better term, she's gotten buffer. She's still soft and velvety, but her coat's getting sleek. She's becoming a little woman. Good for you.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome
you needed
back.
My guidance?
Yes, we figure that saying sure we'll team up with the Qunari is the way to go, but we wanted to ask you about it because Iron Bull seems very uncomfortable by this. He's like, oh shit, I don't know.
I would do it because this is him asking me to help him on a personal quest.
That's what I figured. Oh gosh. But the chat wanted me to wait for you to
an alliance with the Qunari. Look, it's not like you guys are going to be forever allied, but an alliance with
exactly.
Qunari would
yeah,
be
well, I mean, that's what he
helpful.
said. He's like, it's not like we're converting. It's just but yeah, I spent most of the time talking about how, like, I find it interesting that Iron Bull is, like, really, like, bothered by the idea that this, you know, it's like, I'm used to them not being here. Them being here means that whole we're converting everybody in the world thing is, like, really real now. And he's, like, super aware that most people here would not be down for the Qun and would thus die, and he's not cool with it. And I was saying how I was like, I think he's actually the ideal Kunari follower, or Kun follower rather, where he's like, oh, I see the appeal for some people, and that's cool, but I also see that there are other people who don't want it, and I'm not going to make them do it.
I question. Let me see if I can say this without spoiling anything.
Sure.
I question how much the Kunari military is representative of what the Kunari are like back home.
That's a good question.
Because what he describes when he's describing life back home, it doesn't sound so bad. It's, you know, when you're a baker, you're a baker. It's no different from you being a baker anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you're a baker. I mean, most people, when they become a baker, especially during this time, it's not like their life's dream was to become a baker. That's just the job
most of the time it was like, my family did it, they taught me to do it, and that's what I'm doing now, I guess.
Yeah, it's just, most people never question it. It's what my dad did, it's what my mom did, it's what I do.
Yeah.
So...
we still have stuff like that now.
Yeah, it's not so different from, like, regular life. Where I start to question is their military and how they represent it.
Yeah, especially...
militaries don't typically represent the values of the nation that they hail from in the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, like, the Kun conceptually, I'm like, okay, well, again, like he says, I can see that. And then they're like, yeah, and if you don't, you die. And I'm like, and you lost it. All the goodwill, go bye-bye. Alright.
But I guess we shall see.
Yep, okay, Bull, I'll do it.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Kunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Pat, pat. Alright. Cool.
I'd also recommend doing that. That is also a quest that you could do.
Yes.
And it'll be pretty quick and short.
Yep, so we'll go and do that one now then. But I'm gonna go to the war table first and be like, can you build the rest of those bridges out there in the wastes, please? You only built one!
Do you see why I like the Western approach is not so great, in my opinion?
Because you have to keep popping back here?
Yes, it's like it's a... The truth of the matter is that they were originally intending a lot more to the war table. But two things...
I forgot about the hat.
Two things cropped up. One thing is that the tech just wasn't there. EA wanted this game to be out on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And good luck. I mean, for how good this game looks, it's incredible they even got this to run on those machines. The other thing, though, the biggest issue was that they found that the more tactical things or like strategic things that they added to the Inquisition layer, the more it detracted from the role-playing and narrative elements, which is what BioWare is known for. And so things like, building these bridges sounds great, and it does do a good job of making you feel like the Inquisition is a thing, like an actual entity that can accomplish things. And that's the one thing I will praise here is like, yeah, you change the map. Like the world that you are in changes and expands as a result of the actions of the Inquisition. That's cool. My issue, and this is just a limitation of the time, is just it breaks up so much of the continuity of the actual game flow, right? To where it's like, oh, I've cleared the gas. Now I must go and check out the place with the gas. Oh, I have to build bridges.
One of them bridges. And what's crazy is that two of them were built. And it's this third one that isn't.
Yeah. It's stuff like that I think, and again, you have to keep in mind this game was made in 2014.
Yeah.
The tech just wasn't as far along. I feel like if they did this now, it would be a lot more seamless. But I mean, they were also new with the engine too, which is also a problem.
Yeah, All right,
I mean, they really struggled with frostbite. So
yeah. All right, let me pop in here super quick to see if there is any kind of armor that we can make for Iron Bull. He can't wear any of that. So let's see. I think what he has on now is the heavy adventurer armor. The Orlesian warrior army warrior armor is nice, but he can't wear that. And I don't think he can wear... Can he wear that? Yeah, it's me only. But they give him a preview of it. Yeah, and he can't wear that one. So... Human trained only. Yeah, so that's as good as he can do. Gets cool tattoos on that one, though. So, I mean, I guess I could give him that. It's better than what he's got now. Alright, well, let's do it. What is this? Ah! There we go, the Fade Touch Darkened Samite. Extra focus. Heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Oh, that's just delicious, and you should. Alright, let's see. Walking Bomb. On hit, you gain 3 guard. So that's when you hit something. So either heal 15% of stuff, or gain 3 guard if you hit something. Which of those do you think's better, Mikey? Gaining a shield when you hit stuff, or starting to heal?
I'm sorry, what?
I have 2...
sorry, I was
it's okay.
doing the thing.
I have 2 options for better armor for Iron Bull. One is heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds, or on hit, gain 3 guard.
Oh, that's tough for him.
Yeah. I've got some equipment on him already that gives him more guard.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards the health.
The health?
I don't know what is the ability an active ability, or is this a passive?
It says ability, heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. So I guess it's a passive. So if he actually takes damage, he'll start recovering.
I don't know. The problem is that he's gonna be
hard save beforehand.
The problem is he's gonna be at low health all the time because of he's a Reaver.
Yeah.
And so I don't know how much he's gonna get out of the healing. So I'm leaning towards the guard. The guard.
Okay.
Because like most of the damage that he takes from health is going to be self-inflicted.
Yeah. Okay, then let's take the on hit, gain 3 guard. So when he hits someone, he'll get guard.
Correct.
Okay. Healing bonus, defense, electrical resistance, magic defense, healing bonus, electrical. Wow, that is yellow. Electrical resistance, spirit resistance. Magic defense. Magical resistance. Let's get him some good magic defense.
I blame you that every time I see the word humidifier, in my brain reads it as humidifer.
Oh, because of the story I told you about the humidifer? Yeah.
That and you always call it a humidifer?
Because of the story about the humidifer, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't always, but I do a lot. I'm not going to pretend I don't. I have so much obsidian, we're probably going to make it out of that. Never mind, we have a shit ton of Paragon's Luster, we're making it out of that. What was I going to say? For people who don't know, the tale about the humidifer is that it's very short. Wow, it's very blue. Yeah, I think it looks really good, especially since he's got like kind of a slate blue face paint. But the story of the humidifer is that a friend of mine was moving into his dorm when he started college. And the person who was helping him stopped and looked up at a box that was on top of a shelf and read it to themselves and then turned to them and said, "What's a humidifier?" It was actually a humidifier. They just hadn't seen the word before for some reason. Cold resistance, range defense, sunder when hit. Fire resistance, cold resistance, cold resistance. Ranged defense, sunder when hit, ranged defense. That one's not bad. Ranged defense, sunder when hit. Let's do ranged defense. We're gonna protect him as much as possible. There we go. Protect. Protect! Protect the boy. I have named this Protect the Boy. Done. Now, for the most part, I'm cool with its color scheme. I think we should keep it that pretty blue, but I also think equipped protecting the boy. We can equip a sigil. Oh wait, we have to do that over. Oh no, wait, sigils suck. Never mind. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, don't worry about sigils, man. They're just a
it's glyphs we want. It's very silly. Yes. All right, let's see. So this is the metal of his neck bits. So we can look into that in a second. This is the color of these, so we'll leave that blue. This is the color of the paint on his arm guard, which is an interesting detail. Let's make it like really stand out. So the silk will make it white. Having nothing on it makes it kind of gray. The silk makes it shiny, which is funny. That's blue on blue and a gray on blue. I think we should have it be yellow on blue. We also don't really use the plaid weave for much, unfortunately. Alright, now let's give it some fun color here. So this is for just this skirt, but it doesn't pop into any of this other leather up here, which is kind of weird, honestly. So let's try to get this to match this leather up here, since it's not going to be the same. Hollow leather's kind of close. Nug skin's too pink. Rough hide's a little on the darker side. Alright, let's put on the hollow leather to match that up. Alright, now let's give him a nice pretty metal for his bangles. Some iron for the iron bowl, perhaps? No. Let's see. Onyx, Paragon, Celesters are shiny. Pryophyte is pretty. The Serpent Stone's not too bad. A blue metal, maybe? Yeah. Let's see. We have the... Ooh, the Viridium's actually not too bad. So let's find that blue. Lazurite? So this is the Lazurite. The Lazurite, it looks like that, but that's like a little more purple, I would think. Let's see. Is there the blue vitriol? The blue vitriol is that pale silvery blue, so that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's pale silvery blue, I think, is good. It does look nice. There we go, tinted. Oh, I can't change his face paint. I was like, oh, can I change his... No, you can't. Well, poo. Alright, to the thing. Now that he's all spiffed up, we can go and get his quest and then do his quest. That's my room. Up. 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 To the table. First things first, we go to Orlais, we fix the bridge. Build the bridge. How dare you make me come back here. Find the source of Darkspawn, yes. We only have Cullen. We have scattered reports of Darkspawn in the area, but it's been difficult to track down
the court between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
You done interrupting me? Silence in my classroom. We've scattered reports of Darkspawn in the area, but it has been difficult to track down their point of origin. They're less hampered by the sulfur pits than we are, and our guess is that they are coming from somewhere on the far side. Our troops can bridge the pits, which should allow us to cross safely and find the location of the Darkspawn, but we will need significant resources to ensure the safety of the men while construction is underway. I await your orders, sir. Building a bridge in that blasted area will be ugly work, but I can deploy enough troops to ensure it is done safely. And that is our only option. Let's do it! Build this bridge! New area has been unlocked. Thanks to the reinforcements you sent, we constructed the bridge safely with minimal losses and fortified it in the event that Darkspawn tried to use it themselves. The Darkspawn are coming from ruins that appear to be Tevinter. Per your orders, I am restricting the troops to scouting and guarding patrols until the ruins can be investigated. No. Not yet. We have a something. Oh, we don't. I actually do not see a new quest for, Iron Bull.
Because it's already on the map. You can't go to it on the
okay.
war table.
Okay, my bad.
Yep, no problem.
Let's see where it is.
Yeah, it's near the Storm Coast.
Ah, there it is. No, that's the Black Emporium. Where am I looking?
The Storm Coast. It is where you were looking.
Finding complete all of the Astrum pedestals. Oh, it's the part that was blocked off before.
No.
No?
No.
There it is. Now there's this other stuff over here that we can maybe do now. Ah, there's actually a lot more stuff here than there was before.
Yes. If you do the keeping the Darkspawn down quest, bring Blackwall. He likes fighting Darkspawn and he'll appreciate it.
The demands of the Kuhn. Alright. In that case, then let's set this as our active quest. And we can teleport in and do all of that stuff.
Yes.
We're going back to the coast, guys!
Here we go!
It's the beach episode. We're bringing the boys, because the girls got to do it before. We bring Iron Bull. We bring Blackwall. We bring Dorian. We may need to swap him out for a rogue, but we don't really have we not brought Dorian to many things, so I feel like I should bring him now. Oh, somebody's laundry's done. Iron Bull.
Me. Oops.
No, it's okay. Iron Bull, your laundry's done. Now maybe you can put a shirt on.
You know me, just sitting around shirtless at all times.
He usually does.
That's not true. What are you talking about?
Iron Bull?
Oh, me? I thought you were talking about me.
No, I said Iron Bull. Iron Bull, go get your laundry, and maybe you can fucking put a shirt on.
Oh, that's why I said, yeah, you know me, always sitting around with my shirt off.
I thought you were mimicking him.
No, I could do a way better Iron Bull impression. What?
Well,
It was a series of miscommunications.
And it's funny. All right. The girls got their beach day, and so the boys will too. Which I think is actually what December's wallpaper is. I have to put out the poll for that when I have the chance. Since this is my vacation month. We aren't doing a wallpaper. Because I'll be not here for half the month. But in December I will be back. So we'll have to see what kind of wallpaper we do. I know that we wanted one of the Inquisitor, of our Inquisitor, and then we also wanted a funny beach episode on the Storm Coast one.
All right.
So, oh, here we go.
Our Kunari contact should be here to meet
Oh, we
us.
poofed right where we needed to be. Nice.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
Yeah.
They finally decided I'd calm down enough.
Oh,
to
he
go
got
back
a
into the
mullet.
world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Bull is Hisrad?
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad
Oh, your name is just
because
Baker.
I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Your name is Baker.
Liar.
Oh, okay.
It means liar.
You don't have to say it like that.
Oh, he got sassy.
He did!
Together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples.
Well.
Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes.
Oh, his eyes are so
Filthy,
green.
decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for...
Oh, maybe you should not have brought him.
It
Oh.
was for me.
Sassy.
After the Canary rescued me from slavery in Tevinter, I was 8.
Ooh.
The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
We are opening mouth and inserting foot.
Which do you think will better diffuse this?
The Imperium and the Kunari both have their problems.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I'm not here to
There you
hurt
go.
anyone.
All right.
Crisis averted.
Crisis averted. Mustache
Delirium from reaching
unfluffed.
Minrathos.
Mustache smooth.
With this
Hackles
stuff,
lowered.
the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
Let's investigate.
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
I see. Okay.
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
That good for you, Bull?
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Neat. Alright then. Alright. Let's quick save. See if Yat has anything else to say.
Yat!
Just waiting on you and Israel. Iron Bull, I guess.
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharon?
Yes. He led the group that freed me.
Oh.
I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharon, he brought me along. For company.
No.
Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
And then you joined the Kyun?
And you decided to start following the Kyun after that?
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you saved the elf boy to yourself.
Is he in trouble?
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharon longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
You have trouble?
It sounds like following the Kyun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Canary cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Kyun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Canary were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Kyun that I don't like are never going to change.
Interesting.
How did an elf end up working for the Kunari out here?
The Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Kunandar. We're a little harder to
Kunandar is
spot.
their territory, I
I've
guess.
worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharon. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Kyun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
I see.
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Kunari will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Canary don't really bargain. They don't know how. I doubt you want Canary troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You'd get more use out of our ships, I imagine. And the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
I see.
Do you have a minute to talk about the Kyun?
I'm a spy, Inquisitor, not a teacher. I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy. I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Kyun.
That's a little too strong, so I'm just gonna say it's alien to me.
To be honest, I don't really understand enough of the Kyun to judge it.
I think you have to be raised under the Kyun for it ever to make sense. The people who join as adults either end up unhappy or, well, for many, it's just a kind of form of slavery. I like the simplicity. I like knowing my place and knowing that it's the right place. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
You know what? I think this is actually one of the most honest assessments of the Kyun we have heard from a person in it.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
Wow.
I wait your pleasure, Inquisitor.
He wasn't raised in it.
Yeah, well, that's why I said I think that's one of the most honest opinions. That's why it is honest. Is he chose to be there, and he says, well, like he said it's clear and easy to understand for me to do, you know, the job I'm doing and know that I have security in that. So I've come to terms with the parts I don't like. So I'm here unless something should change my mind in the future. And I think that that's okay to admit, frankly.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
getting close and take our enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this Red
Oh,
Lyrian
he's
shipment
worried
bad.
about his dudes.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
And if any of you die, I'm kicking
Chief.
your ass.
Charges! Double time! Let's move!
Oh, Iron Bull has leveled up. Okay, let's see. 5% damage for each 10% of missing health, or when an enemy dies near you, it spurs you to hit much harder.
I would get... I mean, right now... I'm trying to think.
Ring of Pain moves to follow you. Okay, I think that we should get that.
I wouldn't, because it's... This Ring of Pain isn't great because it takes up so much stamina. It's a very stamina-heavy ability.
Okay.
I would use... I would probably get Blood Frenzy. Increases your damage the less HP you have, because he's going to have
going to be
low
losing
HP
it.
all of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, your Charger's the easier target. You think? Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
It's going that way. Alright then. Off we go. Is there an easier way to get down there? Because when he pointed, he said that way and pointed to in this direction, but I don't think there's a way to get up there. So we're just gonna go this way through the rocks. Oh yes, it was good that we brought him along because there's Venatori here. And he fucking hates them. As he should. Can we please get over this rock? Game. For real? There's just an invisible wall here. Oh my lord, that's annoying.
You're on a mission right now.
Yeah, well, what else? Where it doesn't. It's just showing me the regular map, not any other direction I can go. I mean, I guess I'll go this way then, which is taking me kind of away from where I needed to go. But
It's a mission, so it's going to be very directed. Follow the path that's provided to you.
Okay. Hi,
Not
Dina.
Skyrim.
Be careful. My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
These pillowy man bosoms.
Vince up ahead.
Don't let them warn the others.
Guten Tag!
What's for traps? On your feet.
And destroyed.
You must wish you were back in Tevinter, Mage. No soldiers to guard you here, no slaves to wait on you.
Ooh.
It's the lack of fashion that really strikes fear into my heart.
Oh, bringing him was such a good choice!
And do you intend to teach me?
No. You serve the Inquisition, and the Ben Hasrath wish an alliance. For now, that is enough.
It's the lack of fashion that really strikes fear in you.
I know.
We're close.
Nah. It's the lack of fashion for me. Oh, if only he could stop being snippy long enough to be like, bro, I hate it also. I fucking hate it too. I don't know what you want me to do about it. Boom. Now, If there's backup, perhaps I should activate my Mark of the Rift and vacuum everybody into the abyss.
The thing about Dorian is currently, in the progression of his growth, he is not currently opposed to slavery.
Ah! Well, we need to teach him to not be that way.
I feel like that's obvious, given that you had a conversation in which.
Oh yeah, that's true. We did. We did. You're right. You're right.
All characters will grow.
Yes, we did. A dread helmet. Iron Bull
for Iron Bull.
Ooh. Yeah, ooh. We'll see what that looks like next time we are there.
Yeah, unfortunately you cannot see it right now.
Nope. But we will.
It's a very cool looking helmet, though.
I believe. Time to signal the thing. Or not. There we go.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories.
It looks almost Greek. Oh, there it goes. What? And there it goes. Just
nice one.
Into the sea.
Crap.
Uh-oh. Should I get a knife for the tension, said Ferb? Yes.
The Chargers can't stand against that kind of force.
No, they can't.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
Let's go do it then.
If they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvishoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvishoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
I'll go save them. Don't worry about it.
Alright, before you make your choice,
Mm.
tell me which way you're leaning.
I want to go save them.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you what happens if you don't?
Yes. If we save the Dreadnought, then what?
He becomes Depresso Espresso.
Hooray!
For the rest of the game.
Yep!
It remains loyal to the Qun. And there is a point much farther in the story in which you might have to kill him if you save the Dreadnought.
Well, then definitely saving the men. We're gonna save your guys.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
We can get down there and save them. I'm sorry, Gat.
I regret that we couldn't protect the Dreadnought.
So do I.
Well, it's still there. Oh, never mind.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the Dreadnought sinks...
Sinks? Canary Dreadnoughts don't...
Oh, it's going to explode! Yep. It's got Gatlock powder on it.
Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
It's kind of a shame we didn't get to see that explosion, but...
Did I mention this game had to run on the Xbox 360?
Yeah, but I feel like we could have at least had a bright light just shine on our people, and I'd go, whoa. So... Ooh. I actually kind of like this poem that's on here, given that it's the post of this. I am the one. I feel the sun through the ashes in the sky. Where's the one who will guide into night? What's begun is the war that will force this divide. What is to come is fire and the end of time. I am the one who can recount what we have lost. I am the one who will live on. I have run through the fields. Well, I feel like we could have slid down that cliff and killed all those guys, though. Just saying. But still. What I can do in the game and what the, what the story says I can do are two different things. I need another piece of a Venatori book to learn my spec. Oh, we have Solas's quest to do, too. We'll do that next time, since we're going to do people's stuff independently of other locales, so. This game ran like shit on the 360, said Zeno. Ooh.
Hey, boss.
Big approve.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
Yike.
So much for that.
Ooh, I have a special thing I can say, which is we can minimize losses.
You can say it.
The loss of the Ben Hasrath information will hurt. Can we smoke out some of your old contacts?
They'll pool their people soon enough, but we might be able to identify the agents who replaced them. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
How did the Chargers come out of the fight?
Just fine. Thanks to you and the Chief, we had plenty of time to fall back. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sackmead for the Chargers tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
You fucking shoved.
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
I like that Krim is still alive. Me too.
Yeah.
That was part of my motivation as well, as I'm like, well, I'm not gonna let Krim die. Are you kidding?
And boy, do they.
I wonder if we go in here, if we'll see the party.
It's good
Nope.
to see you.
There's Bull. Alright. We'll do all of that talky-talky with them when we're done with all our other quests. So, let me have a look at the map to see where Solas's quest is. Where's his personal quest? What? The map moved along too much and it yeeted me out of my stream. Hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's check the journal then. Inner circle. Very well, less Venatori. All new faded for her. Ah, in the Exalted Plains. So a thing I have not unlocked yet, then. Okay. In that case, we are going to go back to this place. And now that we finished this friggin' bridge, we can deal with all of this stuff. Oh, wait a minute, where is this? Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Alright, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna do our hard save for the night, and we'll wrap everything up. 'Cause it's getting late! Alright, who we bringing with? Who we bringing with? Oh! His picture changed! That's interesting. So he's surrounded by a bunch of dead Qunari. And I'm guessing if it had been the reverse, he would have been surrounded by the dead Chargers. Damn,
yes.
that's cool.
Well, yeah, he would be, his,
interesting.
tarot card would look different. Yeah, all of them, well,
do they all
almost all
change?
of them, almost all of them have a change.
Cool. Alright. Well, let's see.
Some of them do not.
Let's bring Bull.
Unfortunately.
Let's have Bull faff around. Oh, especially since we have a dragon quest in here as well. We can do that. It's been a while since we brought the boy. Although...
Well, keep in mind you have you have the quest to kill the dark spawn.
Yeah. So let's bring Blackwall as well. The boys are going to the desert.
And then also that door that was closed, you couldn't get through it?
Yeah.
You can get through it now. Which means that you should bring Varric when you go in there.
Okay.
Because
there's
of the red lyrium you can destroy.
Yeah. Curses, why can't I add a 5th person to the party?
Well, in the next one, you get one less person in the party.
Oh yeah, it's 3. It's you and 2 buds.
Yep, the
Good
Mass
luck.
Effect party.
So it's gonna be who's coming with me and my love interest is what that's gonna turn into, because I remember that's basically what everybody says about Mass Effect.
No, actually, as I've played this, I've come to change my party way more frequently.
Oh, good. Okay, you know what? I love that.
I actually wind up changing my party to reflect who I want to be friend or build friendship with, and then also
what's appropriate for where you're going.
What's appropriate for whatever quest I'm doing or whatever location I'm going to.
I see. Okay. Isn't that great? Aww.
I actually prefer Veilguard's approach. Because it means I get to see more of the overall party.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's what I've been struggling with in this game too, is I'm like, I just want to put everyone in the party.
Yeah, see, on the face of it, like a lot of gamers will be like, but I have one less party member. But what they don't understand is that the system in place encourages you to switch your party members more frequently. So you actually see more of them.
And I'm guessing it's easier to do so as a result.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. Good.
Very, very easy to do so.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's do really quick. Check everybody's shit. That's not what I wanted to check. I wanted to check all their accessories. So what are you wearing right now? Got the good focus belts, crit damage, and constitution. Let's give you this amulet of evasion. That's pretty good. Bull. Yeah, warrior only. Do we have any better rings? Let's see if we can get him a better ring before we save. Dorian needs a ring that's better than just, here's this gray thing that gives you a 2% buff.
What do you think happens if you get the red lyrium? Would you know before?
Andraste willing, we'll never know.
Ooh. I do like that this background talk means that those are Templars.
I haven't seen Jaren lately.
He was with the bargain. Is he going to make it?
He's done with the Inquisition.
Ooh. These little comments about all the different stuff that's been happening.
Come take a look.
Alright, let's sell our trash. Let's buy Do have ring. Only belt. Got it. Stamina amulet. Extra potion belt. No rings. Okay. Just one final check of everybody's rings and belts and necklaces. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let's do the taxing job of opening this door. Whoa, loud door. Why this door so loud? Oh good, they built the fart gas blocking towers. Good. Alright. Done our hard save. So we can go... We can access the Tevinter Ruin when we come back next time. We'll get this camp. And we'll have access to a lot of other things. Alright. So, with that, we'll be wrapping up for this evening. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope that you guys all enjoyed yourselves. Despite all of my yawning. Goodness. So we'll be back again on Monday with more Dragon Age Inquisition. And then same on Wednesday. And Friday we will be doing Borderlands, provided that Sophie doesn't have any more important stuff she's got to go to. If she does, we'll do more of this. And then the week after that is when I will be heading out on my trip. And that's for 2 weeks. So for the next 2 weeks, there won't be any streams. It says I can put my channel on vacation mode. So I will do that. I don't know what that looks like, but... let's see. But yes, and then I think, yeah. Oh, and also next Thursday, we're doing our watch along, which is for the members of the Patreon and supporters on Twitch only, as it takes place in our Discord. If you are interested in joining the Discord and joining us for watch-alongs, which we do once a month now, you can support me on Patreon for as little as $1. Higher level tiers will get you access to a bunch of other stuff, but $1 is enough to get you into the Discord, if that's all you're interested in. If you want to, you can also support me here on Twitch, and that will get you access to the Discord as well. If you support me on both, I will combine those two amounts and put you at the reward tier, the Patreon reward tier, that is closest to that combined amount. As always, all of my social links are below this video, including links to the YouTube, where I put these videos. We're a little bit behind. But hopefully that will right itself fairly soon. I'm trying to put stuff together for the end of year recap video. It's every YouTuber's dream to have one of those, and I don't have an editor. I have to do it myself. So, with that in mind, I will put in all of the clips that you guys clip, so if something happens that you thought was really cool or really funny or just interesting on one of my streams, feel free to clip it, or if it's something that happened in a video that was recorded this year, tell me the time in which it happens, and I will make a clip of it. So yes. With that, I think that's basically everything. Yeah, I believe that's basically everything. So, with that, I will now wrap it up for the night. I hope that you guys had fun, and thank you all once again for stopping by. I hope you were laughing at the game and not me, Micah! I know you were laughing at your game.
I wasn't laughing at all.
Oh, I heard you go... Okay, I thought you were laughing. My bad. Well, there's egg on my face now. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evenings. See, now he's laughing.
I don't ever laugh at anything that you say. I've never laughed once.
I've never been funny! Not in all of these 30-plus years of life!
Mm-hmm.
It's never happened. No one's ever chuckled at anything I've said.
Never.
Not even a smile. It's so sad. But yes, I hope that you guys have a great rest of the evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I hope I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye!
Goodbye.
Oh no, Ferb struck me with the curse of unfunny. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon, and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Ferb Among Us, Dezarin, Revolution 72, The Dr. Fat, Eudemon, and Gilver. Thank you guys so much for your continued support.